Hey guys, today's video is brought to you by MSI and their new laptop, GS73 VR. It's a new gaming laptop, it's light, easy, it's perfect for gaming if you're looking for a gaming laptop and that's easy to travel. You can check the full video in the description or end of this video. Probably check at the end of this video. Watch this video first. Yeah. Alright, cool. Hey guys, so in case you guys miss any content in the new Rainbow Six Siege DLC Season 4 Operation Red Crow, I decided just to make a video about everything you need to know. It's all in one jam-packed information so you guys can know what to expect when it comes out. So this DLC comes out Thursday, November 17th if you have a Season Pass. People who don't have a Season Pass will get it 1 week later, which is November 24th. Like all other DLCs, it comes with 2 new operators as well as 1 new map. Also, some things will be added is new Season Pass skins and skins for these operators and a victory emote when you win. It does similar to Black Ops 3 where the best player does a little emote. So the 2 new Japanese operator names are Echo and Hibana, or Nukem and Hibana. If you have a Season Pass, you get this for free. If you don't have a Season Pass, you get 1 week later and you can buy them for 25,000 renown each. Now Echo is a 1 movement speed but 3 armor operator and is a defender. The attacker is Hibana and she is a 3 movement speed 1 armor operator. Echo's unique ability is a drone. It's a defensive drone only he control and he can view. It cannot mark enemies, but it can cloak itself once it's up on top of ceiling and it can stun people. So here we have a look of the drone in action right here. You get tossed it into ground and it goes on the ground, but you can actually fly it up to the ceiling. Once it's sailing and stationary, that's when it goes cloaked. Now you can still see this cloak, but it's a lot more camouflage, so you have to be looking for it. So when you come, you have these shocks where there's a little delay between shocks, but once you shock an enemy, it actually stuns them. When you get stunned by the shock drone, your screen gets blurry and then your sound is kind of messed up for a little bit. Echo's 2 primary weapon is a MP5 SD4 or a shotgun, the Supernova. His 2 secondary, it can be the PM9 or the P229 as secondary weapons. He also is equipped with a barbed wire or a deployable shield. Thank God, no more C4s. Now for Hibana. Her special ability is the X-Karos launcher, which basically shoots little pellets to reinforced walls and can make a small hole. You can actually stack them up to make a walkable hole into it. Bandit can destroy these charges only if he had them placed on the wall before she shoots them onto it. Once she already launches on and then you bandit trick after, it won't stop her charge going off. Now her ability actually requires an activation button for it to work. So here we have her pulling out her special gun where she can actually chain them together to make a walkable hole to walk through it, or you can just make 1 hole through the ground and you can actually crawl through it. So you can do different tactics if you want to make a small hole in the ground and plant a diffuser there. So the attackers have more options of how they want to attack. If they just want a small hole through a reinforced wall, Blackbeard will work. Or she can actually place many different of her gadgets on different walls and press it. So the attackers have a lot more ability and ways they want to attack a certain situation and layout. So here are more examples that you can use, different ways for her to use her special ability. So she can plant one on the reinforced top over there and a different hole on a regular ground. It doesn't have to be a reinforced wall, and she makes multiple openings for her team. The only difference between Echo and Hibana weapon loadout is that her main primary is a Type 89 and she'll be equipped with Claymore and a flashbang.
So this was built by a Yakuza leader, and it was attacked recently by another Yakuza clan. Therefore, you see remnants, you see some weapons are scattered through the layout.
So it's a full-on like gang war that took place in there.
Yeah, you'll see some blood stains on the walls and the floors. So
nice, and some of the detail in this map is some of the really highest quality I've seen in the past. Tell us a little bit about the detail of the structure and the textures and the architecture.
Yeah, well, you have traditional versus modern, and what's great about it is in different rooms you'll have some very iconic things, like you'll have a karaoke room, you'll have a Japanese tea room, you'll see tatamis spread across the floors, and you'll see translucent walls like you see in Japan.
So like the translucent paper walls that you have, or doorways or something like that, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that's really cool. I have to say the karaoke room is one of my favorites. As we look at some of these designs, the first time I played on this map, I just got lost like looking at some of the design. It was so beautiful and so cool.
Yeah, and gameplay-wise, there's a lot of open spaces, and we have 3 iconic spawn points. One which is the tower, the helicopter pad, and my favorite, the basically skyscraper wall spawn point.
So now that's a rappel spawn point, right?
That's right. It's a very high risk, high reward. It's good for players that want to rush and attack. But if they take that route, it'll be more vulnerable, and they can be attacked by defenders.
That's going to be really interesting. So a lot of interesting angles, a lot of good angles that you can play here, a lot of great rooms, and a lot of destruction, right? Talk about the destruction about the map. What does it remind you of?
Well, I'd say it's a lot of fun. You know, going into these traditional style Japanese homes, setting up a breach and blowing up a wall, it's great. It mixes really well with the aesthetic.
Nice.
And once you go from interior to exterior, all of a sudden you're outside. You get a sense of vertigo because you're on top of a building.
And there's a little bit of difference between night and day, right?
Oh yeah, at nighttime you see the neon lights in the city. In the daytime you got more of a sunrise, you see the clouds, and so it's a lot of fun.
Very cool. And Macy J, you got a chance to try this map out. What did you think of it?
I like it. Overall, it's fantastic. What I liked the most was the balance of destructibility. It seemed like the other DLC maps kind of struggled, not having enough destructibility, Favela having too much. This one really found the balance. Kind of like Chalet. I want to compare it to Chalet just because it really has that perfect balance.
Nice. And Chalet is a favorite map in the Pro League, definitely. Speaking of Pro League, Simon, we invited some Pro League players to try out this map. What did they think about it?
Yeah, we did. We invited a couple of players to the Ubisoft Montreal studio. They tried it out, and they thought it was like really fun to play. It really felt competitive. It felt more like one of the old school classic maps.
So
with the season pass, you would get exclusive skins for Echo and Habana. Also, they'll be introducing new emotes for the victory end of a match. You will be able to do a special emote. There is now skins for shield operators where the shield will look different. Ash has a little reworked in her skin, as well as Twitch. She now has makeup. She's a lot more beautiful. I'll date her. Now, I believe most of these skins and emotes can be purchased with real money, or you can unlock some of them with renown. Ubisoft also announced that they're going to continue supporting Rainbow Six Siege for another year, so year 2, with new content, new operators, new maps, and possibly a new mode. We're expecting that they're going to be a year 2 season pass, so year 2 season pass is going to act like year 1 season pass, where you get all the operators 1 week early. And you get a renown boost, you get a store discount, and a little more, and exclusive skins as well. We are not sure if you buy year 2 pass, it will include season 1 year 1 pass. That's up for debate, but we do know that year 1 pass is expiring, so you want to get the exclusive skins, you want to get all those operators, DLC operators for free from year 1, you should do it now before December 1st. Also, important things to note that bullet penetration will be redone and reworked in this upcoming DLC. Back then, guns all shot the same holes in the same amount, depending on so your caliber size did not matter. Now they're adjusting the wall breaches based on what type of gun you have. Like an SMG would make small holes, an assault rifle same as a pistol. And if you have a secondary Desert Eagle, it'll make a bigger hole than a regular pistol. And the last bit of information I have for you is Bartlett University. Now, this is not coming out with Operation Red Crow or Season 4. This is going to be the mid-season reinforcement patch. What this means is it's going to be between Season 4 and Season 5 of next year, where they'll, like halfway through the season, they'll give you this map. Now, if you guys don't know, this is Bartlett University. It's already in the game in PvE single player Article 5. You unlock this mission by playing through situations, and at the very end situation, you're given a bonus mission, which is this map, Article 5. It's a campus university. The reason why they say it took so long for it to finally come out is because they had to kind of rework the whole map system. They had to take out all the smoke fogs in the campus, and they had to kind of add ladders and different breachable paths, since the game in single player is a lot different to play than in a multiplayer. So they had to think about different destruction, different defend points adding to the game. So this is a little bonus map for all of you guys to enjoy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to enter the giveaway if you guys want Rainbow Six Siege on any platforms to play with your friends. Also, the season pass, so you get the operators 1 week early before the rest of the world. That's in the description below. Also, if you need a gaming laptop, check out my MSI review if you need a replacement for your gaming desktop. I'm sorry if I forgot any information or said something. People will probably crucify me in the comment section below. But if you guys really want to support me, you guys can share this video. Below the video player is a share. If you want to put it on social media, I really appreciate that. That supports me and putting all my effort there. So for all Rainbow Six Siege news, stay here on NukemDukem. Bye.